Welcome. Let's join me as we provide answer to this. PQR is a rhombus. Let's see if you can make a sketch of that from the start. Okay, so we are having PQRS is a rhombus where P is having a point 1, -2, and R is also having a point 5, 8. We have to find the equation of the diagonal QS. So let's indicate this also. Remember that the diagonals of a rhombus, if this is equal to this, is going to be perpendicular. That is, the diagonals intersect at what? Right angle. So that is the concept we have here. We are looking for equation of the line what? QS. And how do you find equation of a line? We need a gradient of the line and any point on that line. Gradient of the line. So there is no point already here, so we need to find the gradient of that particular line. The fact that we are saying that the line PR is perpendicular to the line QS, we can easily find the gradient of PR, then we find the perpendicular gradient between the two. I don't know if you get that. So let's see. Let me just have gradient of the diagonal PR is going to be m equals to y2, y1, x2, x1, right? So let me just buy space from here. This is the first term. So x1, x2, x1, y1, x2, y2. So 8 as y2, -2 as y1, 5 as x2, -1. I think I can still buy space here. This is going to be, what is that be? 10 divided by 4, which we can easily see gradient is equals to 5 divided by what? 2. That is the gradient of the line which is diagonal of what? PR, which is perpendicular to this. So I can say that the gradient of the line or diagonal QR, is it QR? QS is going to be the negative reciprocal. Remember? Okay, let me just write the answer. Negative reciprocal meaning 2 on what? 5. If I am to find the gradient, we have gradient of the first line, which is PR, times the gradient of QS is equal to -1. That is when two lines are perpendicular. The product of their gradient gives you a -1. So if I'm looking for this gradient of QS, it is -1 divided by gradient of what? PR. And what is that? The negative reciprocal. We are reciprocating that fraction. So that is what we have in there. Now we have the gradient of the line QR. Now we need a particular point on the line. Any point at all that can be sitting on this line. And the only point we can find is the center. That center, which is the midpoint of PR. So we need to find midpoint of what? PR, which is, will I write the formula? No, let's just go. We are having the x value 1. Okay, let me write it. X1 plus x2 divided by 2, y1, y2 divided by 2. This is what we use to find the midpoint. We can also be half outside, then the values in there. So this means that I have first x, second x divided by 2, first y, which is 2, second divided by 2. So let's see what is going to be 6 divided by this 3, 6 divided by this gives us 3, 3. So that becomes the point of the midpoint right here. And that point is sitting on PR, the same time on QR. So we can say that the equation of what? QX is going to be y minus y1 mx minus what? X1. Let me just say is. By substitution, these are the points we have on that line. So we have y minus 3, negative 2 on 5, x minus what? 3. We want to write this as the general form. So let's multiply both sides by this 5, and that become 5y minus 15 minus 2 times x minus 2 times this will give you 6. We are transferring all this now to the left. The negative become positive 2x. We already have 5y there. Then this is going to be minus 15 minus 6. And that will be minus 21, I guess, equals to what? 0. All right. So this becomes the equation of the diagonal QR. Just knowing that diagonals of rhombus intersect each other, or let us say bisect each other, and they meet at an angle of 90 degrees. So this information will help us know the gradient of PR is the same as the negative reciprocal of QX. Then finding the midpoint also give way to what you're looking for. Thanks for watching. Like, share, comment, and subscribe.